I've been having trouble with my audio. I've been having trouble with my audio interface and software and all that. So basically, I'm making this video so you guys can see. Yeah, no, I gotta compensate and I gotta redo some stuff. Unfortunately, I'm back to the Logitech USB mic. Reason why? Because, well, it seems I'm having problems with my hardware again. Um, Honestly, I'm kind of going to be a little slow today, low energy, and I'm feeling pretty damn depressed. So, yeah, I guess I should start this series of rants with, well, the one that weighs the most on my mind right now. Okay, so, um, let's see. OS X El Capitan came out. My Skype didn't want to work right anymore unless I got the latest update, and the latest update only worked on like El Capitan and maybe Yosemite, maybe. Um, so I update, and unfortunately, yeah, and I went from Mountain Lion to El Capitan. That's the first thing that I should note. So Pro Tools stops working. The thing is with 8LE, it boots up. You know, you get like a little boot menu as it starts to load in, and the last thing that it checks for is your AVID hardware. This is the version. You know, this was the version just before. You know, okay, now you can move past this, and you don't need to actually have hardware hooked up in order to be able to use it. So it can't read the hardware connected. It's having a problem with it. So I'm basically out Pro Tools. I've done everything that I can, and within my financial range, which is very freaking little, in order to find a solution, and there isn't one. Basically, I updated when I really should have waited, but the thing is, Avid moved past Pro Tools 8LE a long time ago. By the time I even got that inbox back in like late 2010, Pro Tools 9 was on its way out. It was already, pretty much hitting the market. And so I kind of like, I kind of screwed myself there. And then if you wanted to upgrade or cross grade or whatever, it was going to cost you. I figured I was fine with what I had. Then, bam, Pro Tools 10, Pro Tools 11. By this point, I'm considering upgrading to 11, but I don't have the cash. It was going to cost me, I think, $225 or so. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember the pricing. I don't remember the pricing back then. So now here we are with this. Pro Tools 12 comes out, even though honestly that's not really a direct that's not really a direct upgrade to even be considered like a full upgrade. You add cloud features, and that seems to be about it. I don't know, but my cousin's studio runs Pro Tools 12. All I have is 8LE here, and I can't use that anymore. And Avid hasn't really been very helpful about it. The specs of my computer actually are still capable of running any of their newer stuff. It's just I don't have the money to upgrade the software. And honestly, the hardware should still work with it, but honestly, I think I probably just got a very, very crappy inbox to begin with. I got an inbox mini, as you we'll see earlier in this video. And well, I don't know. I just feel like they cheaped out. And really, I feel bad for anybody that actually bought like the more expensive hardware, like the $3,000 stuff, only to find out that it will no longer work with the new setup. So you're going to have to go and buy a whole new kind of setup in order to accommodate for what AVID says should be the stuff that you should be using now. Yeah, that's incredibly dumb. Even if even if Pro Tools was the freaking standard, the thing is that you have other digital audio workstations out there that are outclassing Pro Tools right out of the box. These things were designed not necessarily to kill Pro Tools, but to definitely give it some freaking competition. I'm talking about freaking Logic Pro X, and well, freaking Presonus Studio One. Those are the main two that I would actually point out as being far better than Pro Tools. Not to mention, they're less expensive. I'm not fucking kidding. I could pay $100 and get a full freaking suite. I mean, obviously, when it comes to Studio One, I mean, that's kind of split up into versions, kind of like how Pro Tools was. But even with the basic consumer package, that's $100, I could still end up doing quite a bit without having to bend over and let Avid fuck me in the ass while buying me dinner or freaking take me out to see a freaking movie first. Yeah, so just no, I'm done. I gotta go buy a new interface because I was trying to hook up shit in order to be able to record this. Now my damn hardware isn't even being recognized. I can still end up getting an audio signal through my mic and everything, but for some reason it's not coming up on here. That just further shows me that I need to move away. It's time to call things off. I'll still use Pro Tools up there at the studio, but I'm not going to be using it at home. The whole reason why I got it was so I could be able to work on things that I start messing with up there at my school, and then I can do that on my own time and not have to fight to get studio time or to work at the lab stations to do so. So yeah, at this point I'm kind of wondering what was even the point. So yeah, I moved on to Studio One. And yeah, I'm working with Prime right now, just getting a feel for it. And it took a bit of getting used to. It does kind of make some adjustments for me, so I don't really need to do a whole lot. Auto fades, you already have a send, ready to go and everything. It's less of you trying to construct the thing. Less of you trying to construct your mix, so you can see, okay, this is what I'm doing and this is where all this is going. It seems to be a lot more user friendly, and I'm not being sponsored by Presonus. I'm not, but even if I was, I'd still tell it like it is. It probably does need some work, but then again, I have yet to actually get the full version of this thing. This is only going to be like a 10-minute video, probably less than that, because I do need to wrap it up. I got a lot more stuff that I feel like venting about. So, I'm going to record one last thing here. And this is a note to myself. Say it now, and then put it at the beginning.